and welcome. Tonight, violence mars planned APC rally in Okrika, River State. Police Commissioner warns politicians. Participants at a forum in Abuja caution against rising cases of violence ahead of next elections. Federal government set to release a timetable for the payment of severance benefits to former staff of the PHCN. And dozens die in rocket attack in Ukraine.
On business news tonight, Nigeria consolidates its position as the most watched investment destination country among frontier markets.
And on sports news tonight, third-tier and second-tier English teams knock out Chelsea and Manchester City from the English FA Cup. We begin tonight at the venue of a planned All Progressives Congress APC rally in Okrika, River State earlier today, which came under attack by unknown gunmen barely 3 weeks after the party secretariat was attacked in the same town. The attackers, who were said to have stormed the venue with explosives devices, vandalized some of the equipment and various materials being set up for the event. Eyewitnesses told Channels Television that youths numbering over 20 were seen shooting into the arena at about 3:45 a.m., sending shock waves across the area, while those setting up the stage had to run for safety. The River State Police Commissioner, Dan Bature, confirmed the incident at a press briefing in Port Harcourt, saying the situation is now under control.
This is the national field at Okrika, River State, the venue where the APC state rally was built to hold. But preparation for the event was curtailed by yet-to-be-identified gunmen. The attack leaves in its trail several people injured and properties destroyed, coming barely weeks after a similar incident in the same town. The Commissioner for Information in the state tells Channels Television that the attack is a threat to the peace in the state.
The APC governorship rally was to hold in Okrika today. Up till 2 a.m., people were there trying to set up the stage, the sound system, the equipment and all that. Around 4:45 a.m., they started hearing gunshots. There were still a few people trying to sort out the sound, the equipment. They started hearing gunshots. Then some boys started shooting into the arena, arrived with their guns. So the people who were there now ran out, for their lives. They started throwing dynamite, explosives into the arena. They destroyed the stage. They destroyed the equipment. They destroyed the canopies. Everyone was in disarray.
Reacting to the attack, the Commissioner of Police tells journalists that the police are on top of the situation, but calls on everyone to maintain the peace.
The command has advised the All Progressive Party, Congress, APC, to reschedule the rally to another date where better arrangements can be put in place. While the command is determined to discharge its constitutional mandate of protection of life and property, all political parties are hereby warned, and I repeat, all political parties are hereby warned to adhere strictly to the code of conduct guiding political activities in the state.
Meanwhile, the main opposition party in the state, the People's Democratic Party, is yet to officially respond to the matter, as all efforts to reach the party leadership was unsuccessful. For now, the call is that the police must do more to control the political crisis in the state. Emmanuel Ere, Channels Television News.
Meanwhile, not a few Nigerians and watchers of the political developments in the country are concerned about the fracas that has characterized some of the political activities. It's in the light of this that participants at the launch of a project on mitigation of violence in elections in Abuja are asking Nigerians to unite and resist the tendency to resort to violence. They also urge politicians to be committed to credible polls and be ready to explore legal options if they are not satisfied with the electoral process.
These are images that followed some electoral processes in the past. Images many people are working to ensure Nigerians do not see again. This is an event to launch the Mitigation of Violence in Elections project. Many of those at this event had words of advice to the different segments of the society.
Violence will not, it has never, changed an election result. If an election is conducted fairly, politicians should accept the majority view. If it is not fair, if it is clearly not fair, the courts are the place to go. And I think everyone here knows that courts in Nigeria have overturned results many times in the past where elections were not conducted fairly.
It is pertinent to use this medium to remind and appeal to our various security agencies that their primary responsibility is to ensure the maintenance of law and order as it is entrenched in the 1999 Constitution as amended.
The chairman of the Independent National Electoral Commission was also on hand to add his voice to the campaign.
As a commission, we are well aware of the importance of secure and violence-free elections. We are learning from the ugly experience of the 2011 post-election violence, and we are preparing much better than we did 4 years ago. The Commission will continue to do its best in preparing for the elections, in explaining to the public the challenges it faces, and requesting the support of stakeholders wherever necessary. But all this will count for nothing if we do not rise with one voice to reject electoral violence.
He also took time to explain to those gathered the efforts the Commission is making as it continues to work towards ensuring violence-free elections. Everyone here agrees that election violence affects everyone negatively, and the consensus here is that everyone in the country must speak up against violence before, during, and after elections. Lanre Lasese, Channels Television News.
The All Progressives Congress, the APC, says it's on a mission to liberate Nigerians from the hands of corrupt leaders and save the country from plunging into abject poverty. Addressing a crowd at their presidential rally in Ado-Ekiti, the Ekiti state capital, leaders of the party reiterated their commitment to turn around the economy through policies that will meet the yearnings of the people. The presidential campaign team also held a rally in Ondo State.
The pavilion in Ado-Ekiti, the Ekiti state capital, hosts thousands of supporters of the All Progressives Congress.
The candidates of the All Progressives Congress.
Party stalwarts lead the APC presidential candidate and his running mate to solicit support. One after another, they make speeches and promises to convince the people. They say the problem of the country is summarized in 2 words, corruption and poverty, and that the party is here for change.
Not because of anything else, to change your future for a more glorious one, to change it from poverty, from hunger, from unemployment. You cannot continue with this government of fake promises and failed ideas. When you vote, remain there. Let there be no magic again. Remain there until they count up all the votes. When everything is in, that day, by that evening, we would have signed to change to a new Nigeria, a Nigeria of jobs, a Nigeria of honest government, a Nigeria of security, a Nigeria where there will be plenty and where there will be prosperity.
We also have to make sure that the unemployment is quickly rectified by introducing large-scale farming and mining. this will quickly help the able-bodied, especially youth.
Say welcome!
To boost its ranks, the APC welcomes defectors from the PDP and Labour Party. Among them is the former governorship candidate of the Labour Party and member of the House of Representatives, Okpeyemi Bamidele.
Let me welcome our brothers from the PDP.
But as the crowd departs the rally, the conviction of the electorate lies within them and will be made known at the polls.
In part two, after the break, more controversy over the removal of campaign posters in Lagos. Do stay with us.